Feet are hip width or wider. Hand palms are facing up. Closing your eyes here. And without changing anything just yet, simply observe yourself, your body. Notice your breath, again, without changing it. Notice which parts of your body are maybe naturally relaxed. Which parts feel heaviest. And notice where you might subconsciously or consciously hold some extra tension. Taking a mental note of all these things. And then if you did feel any tension, feel free to let go of it now. Consciously relax those parts of the body, whether it's your eyes, your facial muscles, your hands. And then start to breathe a little bit deeper as well, both in and out through your nose, creating a small constriction at the back of your throat. So kind of activate your throat muscles, only in order to make your breath a little bit more audible. Taking full breaths in and full breaths out now. And being able to hear both. And then take your time to set your intention for your practice, or maybe your intention for the rest of the year even. What is the promise that you make to yourself for the next 60 minutes? Or one that you'd like to keep for the next 12 months? And then from here, gently bring both of your knees into your chest. Take them as wide as your torso. Hug them in tight and give yourself a little rock side to side. Notice the compression in between the crease of your hips. Taking both of your feet up and into the sky. Making sure that your toes reach away from you, so not towards your face, but away. We point the feet, point the toes. Keeping your big toe knuckles together. Knees can be slightly bent, but not too bent, so they don't have to be completely straight. especially if that helps you to press the lower back into the mat from here. We breathe in to bring the hands up, lifting your head and your shoulders off the mat. Breathing in to come as high as you can. Take another big breath in, a big breath out, and we move from here so we don't dip lower. 10 mini pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold, big breath in, big breath out. Another big breath in. Flex your left foot, so toes pull towards the face, and then slowly drop the left foot down as you exhale. Bring your hands with you, fingertips reach forward. Keeping your right toes pointed, your left toes are flexed, or if you prefer, you can flex both feet if that helps. Making sure to stay lifted. 3 big pulses up towards this right leg. For 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way back, knees to chest, little rock side to side. Rolling your ankles simultaneously. From here, big breath in. No fluff in between. Feet come up into the sky again. From here, toes point. Big breath in. Hands up, head and shoulders lift off of the mat as high as you can. Mini pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Stay high. 3, 2, and 1. We hold. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Drop your hands next to your hips, flex your right foot and start to drop the right leg down. Only as low as that you can maintain this lower back imprint into the mat. 3 big pulses up towards the left leg for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way back. Knees as wide as your torso, little rock side to side. And then from here, feet come back up to the sky, hands as well. This time, tiny bend in your elbows and again your knees. We circle both the wrists and the ankles. First one way, stretching and scrunching your fingers and your toes, and then the other way. Bringing both of your arms wide and down to the floor from here. We reach the heels all the way up towards the sky. This time your legs as straight as you can. And then slowly drop your legs over to your right. Keep your legs glued together. And we move slow, active core. Especially as you lower those legs, don't let them drop. For 3, for 2, and we come all the way down to the right. Big breath in to lengthen through your spine. And big breath out to rinse a little bit deeper. Keep pressing your left hip away from you, so left foot further towards the right. Wrap your left shoulder blade down towards the floor. And from here, squeeze your feet together. Right fingertips press into the floor to help you, but mostly activate through your core. We slowly come all the way up. Slowly keep your legs together. And then we drop them all the way over to the left. Again, we move slow for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet hit the floor, legs stay straight. Big breath in, lengthen through the spine. And breathe out to rinse your right shoulder blade closer to the floor. Press your right hip further away from you. And repress left fingertips into the floor. Keep squeezing right shoulder blade back and into your mat. Feet stay together. Slowly we lift the legs until they are all the way back center again. Nice, guys. Big breath in. Hands come back up to face the sky. Reach your heels up and towards the ceiling. Or actually, sorry, opposite. Toes up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Lift your head and lift your shoulders as high as you can. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold. Big breath in. Reach towards your toes with your chin and with your fingertips. Exhale, hands come next to your hips. Flex your feet and lower them down only up until the point where you can feel that your lower back is still on the mat. So it could be, for me, it's right where I'm at here. It's quite high for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep reaching. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest. Little rock side to side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice, Melissa. And often when we are in this posture, or maybe not even necessarily this one, when we're in these challenging postures that I'm counting for you, I am counting, but that means that you are breathing. Big breaths in and out through the nose. You meet it with breath. From here, a little rock and roll. Crossing your ankles, planting your hands. We step back to downward facing dog. Bend your left knee. Soften your right heel down to the floor. Big breath in, both heels high, knees slightly bent. And exhale, bend your right knee, soften your left heel down to the floor. Again, we change. Inhale, both heels high. Exhale, we switch. In your own tempo here. Couple more breaths. And then we take a big breath in to bring both heels high again. Exhale, bend your knees just slightly, not enough to turbo dog, somewhere in between. And then drop your hips over to the right. Right heel can come down to the floor. Important is that right hip and right shoulder squeeze together. Keep pressing your chest back. Left side torso stretch. And then we come all the way back center and over to the left. Keep squeezing left hip, left shoulder closer. Breathing into right side torso. And we come back center. Big breath in. Heels can be lifted, knees can be bent. Downward facing dog is about a straight and elongated spine, not about the legs. Take a big breath in, press yourself up and out of the floor. And a big breath out to soften. And breathing in, bring your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Big breath in, a right knee comes a little bit higher. And big breath out, heel falls closer to your butt. Slowly come all the way back. We close the hip. So right toes up towards the sky, straight leg, wrapping the right hip down. When we open the hips are stacked. And when we close it, right hip is pulling down. Keep reaching through those toes. It's okay if the leg drops a bit. From here, we come all the way forward, knee to nose. Big breath in, press back. Three-legged dog, closed hip. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Left knee comes down. We shift the weight back and flex, half splits. If you want, take some blocks. Gives you a little bit of extra space and length through your spine. Big breath in to pull your heart forward and through. Press your tailbone back to untuck and press your right heel into the floor and back towards you. Left hip pulls forward. Taking a moment, feel into your body. And we switch the toes to face towards the right. Swing your hips towards the left. Keep pressing that right hip back, that left hip forward. Into the IT bend. And then slowly come all the way back center. We bend back into this right knee. Take your blocks away if you had any. We breathe in to sweep the floor, modified crescent lunge. Right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward still. Pubic bone tucks under. And exhale, we take a twist. Left hand comes forward, right hand comes back. Eyes find your right thumb. Big breath in, straighten your spine, reach your crown up. And then from here, if you like, your right hand can come down to your left leg, left hand can come up. If this is already intense, then you can stay here as well. Otherwise, right hand to left thigh, and maybe your heart pulls up. Pressing your hips up rather than down from here. And then left hand is going to pull you all the way up. Left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Tuck your left toes under, lift the left knee. We open into a twist. Keep pressing your left hip up and your right hip down so that you can rinse deeper through the spine. Keep pressing your right shoulder blade back behind you. Nice. From here, squeeze your feet together. Legs are going to stay as they are. Just make sure they're active. Muscle hugs bone. Right hand pulls you all the way up into a standing crescent lunge twist. Big breath in again. We lengthen through the spine, hips high, feet squeeze together, and then exhale, rinse a little deeper. Big breath in, both hands up towards the sky. Exhale, both hands meet the floor. We step back, high plank to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, slowly push yourself all the way forward and up, cobra or up dog. And exhale, we press back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, left leg comes up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Big breath in, left knee comes higher. Big breath out, left heel falls closer to your bum. One more time, big breath in and big breath out. Slowly straighten your left leg again. Close the hip. Big breath in to reach through the toes. And exhale to come forward, knee to nose. Big breath in, we press all the way back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Left knee finds the floor, shift your weight back and flex. Half splits, inhale to pull your heart forward, your tailbone up. Left knee bent. And hip squeeze in opposite directions. Maybe blocks if you like. Shifting your left toes to face your left, your hips towards the right. And slowly we come back center. Bend all the way back forward into that left knee. Big breath in, both hands up towards the sky. And exhale, we take a twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. Eyes find your left thumb. Inhale to press your heart up high, elongate through the spine. And exhale, left hand to right thigh, right hand up towards the sky. Squeezing hips together or squeezing feet together to lift your hips a little bit higher. And then maybe from there you exalt, up to you. Maybe you stay. From here, big breath in. Right hand comes down to the floor, left hand up towards the sky. Tuck your right toes. Lift your right knee up and off the mat. Squeeze your right hip up, your left hip down so that you can rinse deeper. Opening up the chest towards the left. The left hand pulls you all the way up, feet squeeze to keep you stable. Again, inhale, long spine. Exhale, rinse deeper. Maybe you exalt, or maybe you stay. Up to you. If you're done, come back to where we started. Left hand sweeps the floor. We find crescent lunge. Big breath in, hands come up. Big breath out, hands frame your left foot. We step back, high plank to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale forward and up for cobra. Exhale, we press back. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, bring your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your right knee, open up the hip. Slowly come all the way forward, right knee, left elbow, cross it under, it taps. All the way up and back. Slowly come all the way forward again, right foot steps forward, in between the hand. We rise, crescent. Exhale, open up. Warrior two, and take your feet wide, take up extra space. Don't stand small. Pubic bone tucked under, right knee presses out. Knee either slightly in front of the foot or behind the foot or on top of the heel, not beyond your toes. Inhale, hand palms flip up and we reach. Exhale, reverse. Press your right knee further forward, right hand up and back. Really, really keep reaching. Big breath in, right hand pulls you all the way up. Left hand to floor, right hand to sky. We open. This time we find feet edges. Wrapping the left hip under. Keep your hips high at first. Try to to wrap your left hip under as much as you can. And then from there, with a baby bend in that left knee, so don't lock it. Maybe you start to drop the hip. Should make it more intense. But really make sure you keep wrapping that left hip under. More important than dropping it low. Slowly we come all the way back. Both hands down to the floor. Walk yourself back to the back of your mat. Skandasana. Left knee bends. Right toes turn high. Again, right knee does not lock. Maybe hands heart center. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, press the left knee away. Pressing up and out of left heel. We come all the way back forward. Warrior two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reverse. Big breath in. Right hand pulls you up. Both hands frame your foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Slowly come forward, high plank to low plank. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. We breathe in to lift the left foot all the way up towards the sky. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. Keep your shoulders square though. Slowly come all the way forward. Left knee, right elbow. Tap all the way back. Re-reach. The left foot steps forward and through in between the hands. We rise up. Crescent lunge. Right hip forward, left hip back. Exhale to open, warrior two. Inhale to reach. And exhale, reverse, take up space. Left knee is sent forward, left fingertips sent back. Big breath in, left hand pulls you up. Right hand windmills down to the floor, left hand up towards the sky. Take a twist. Again, this time, feet edges. Wrapping your right hip underneath. And then slowly bring both hands down. We walk ourselves to the back of the mat. Skandasana. Right knee bends, left toes up towards the sky. And if you find it difficult to get straight spine from here, you can keep your hands on the floor and use them to help you. Press up. And then you bring your hands up. We press up and into warrior two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reverse. Nice, guys, beautiful. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left hand pulls you all the way up. Both hands frame your foot. We step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly come forward. High plank to low plank. Inhale, slowly press yourself forward and up. And exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. In case you're wondering, I'm doing modified versions of Chaturanga today. If you want to join me in that, then feel free. If you want to do your full variations, also feel free. Slowly walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of your mat. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Slowly shake your head yes. And shake your head no. Keeping your knees slightly bent, feet hip width, and place your hands at the nape of your neck. Interlace your fingers, just like when you do a sit-up. Maybe swing your torso side to side, pressing your chin a little bit closer to your chest. This intensifies the stretch a little bit through your spine. And sometimes it is a really nice decompression for the neck as well. If you don't like it, you can let go. If you do like it, you can stay here for a moment. Or if you want something more intense, you have the option to bring your hands down and either do these weight shifts where you come all the way high up into your tippy toes, put the weight into your fingertips and shift back around 5 times, or you take your leapfrogs. Up to you. And that's if you do leapfrogs, both feet at the same time. We meet back in this forward fold. Hands come back down to the mat. Before we walk it out, place each finger in between one of your toes. So pinky finger next to your small toe, and then these 3 toes that I don't know the name of as well, and then the big toe. Spreading every single one of them. Big breath in from here, halfway lift. A little bit different. Exhale, bend your elbows, pull yourself in. Shift your weight into your heels. Spread those toes physically. Again, shake your head yes. Shake your head no. And then from here, release your feet. Keep your toes spread. And then with wide feet, we walk ourselves back out. Downward facing dog. Big breath in, come up all the way high onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knee. Press your chest back to your thighs. Turbo dog. Slowly press all the way forward. High plank. Hips same height as shoulders. Elbows wrap back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Bring your right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. Big stretch. Make it feel nice. Slowly come all the way back forward, knee to chest. Bring your right hand to your right knee and step it as far forward as you can. From here, left heel roots inwards, we open up. Warrior 2. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we reverse. Big breath in, right hand pulls you up. Right elbow to your right knee, left hand reaches up towards the sky. Making sure you're not sinking into your right elbow. You press up and out of that shoulder. And then either you stay here or maybe you half bind by bringing your left hand on the inside of the right thigh. Keep bending further into your right knee. Keep squeezing feet together. And then from here, slowly release. Left hand up towards the sky. We press all the way back, warrior 2. Straightening your right knee, turning your right toes to face inwards, and your left toes to face outwards. From here, left hand comes all the way down to the floor in Trikonasana. Right hand faces up towards the sky. Keep pressing your hips forward, don't let them slide back. And press your right hip up towards the sky. Keep a baby bend in that left knee. Keep wrapping right shoulder blade back behind the spine, reaching through your crown. And then from here, right hand comes all the way down to the floor next to your left. Raising your right heel up, dropping your hips, taking a moment to rock backwards and forwards. Just a nice stretch. From here, slowly lift your hips. We walk it all the way back to the front of the mat. See if you can squeeze right hip back, left hip forward. Bring just your fingertips down to the floor. You can round your spine here and see if you can lift that right heel off of your mat. Maybe even lift the toes and with a straight leg, pull it all the way up back towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, come forward. Right toes stay floating or they come down to the floor, up to you. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, forward and up. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in, left leg finds the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Big stretch again, make it feel good. Left leg is up. Slowly we come all the way forward, knee to chest. Left hand catches left knee and steps it forward as far as you can. From there, we open. Warrior two, take up space. Keep pressing left knee out towards the left. Inhale to reach. Exhale, reverse. Big breath in, left hand pulls you up, left elbow to left knee, right hand reaches up and over. Keep pressing up and out of left shoulder. Keep bending into left knee, press your hips forward, feet together, bum under, and maybe your right hand comes to the inside of left thigh. Maybe you fully bind, up to you. Slowly come all the way back, right hand up. Right hand pulls you up, warrior two. Inhale to straighten that left leg. Point your left toes inwards, your right toes outwards, and we find Trikonasana. Making sure not to fall onto your right hand. Right hand is just here for alignment, should be able to float. Keep opening up your heart, your chest to face your left. And then slowly we bend into this right knee. Left hand finds the floor. Lifting your left heel up. Shifting backwards and forwards just for a moment. Nice, lifting your hips. We come all the way back. Both hands frame your foot, and if you need to readjust your stance, take it a little bit wider, be my guest. We press up and out of the floor. Feel free to round your spine if you need, or if you want, create extra space by using blocks. Lift your left foot. We press all the way up and back with a straight leg. Slowly come all the way forward, high plank. Maybe your left toes stay floating. Maybe they come back down to the floor. We chaturanga from here. High plank to low plank. Or modify. Inhale up. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, look in between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, walk, or jump your feet forward, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Big breath in, make sure your big toes are touching, heels have some space. We sweep the floor, Utkatasana, sit down low. Hips low, heart high, thumbs back. Weighting your heels, bum a little bit lower. Inhale to reach up and look up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come down to the floor, step back, high plank to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Moving slow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Nice. Watch your shoulders, make sure they're down and back. Press back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, look in between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, walk, or jump your way forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes together, heels have some space, sweep the floor, Utkatasana. Hips low, heart high. We sit down a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Keep looking forward rather than down. Nice. A little bit lower. Press up and out of the heels to stand. Reach up, look up, maybe a back bend if that feels good. Exhale to fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the floor, step back, high plank. To low plank. Again, we move slow. Forwards rather than down. Inhale up. Watch your shoulders. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. If you feel like it's difficult to keep your shoulders away from the ears, it's probably because you're going too low in your chaturanga. So take it a little bit higher next time, if that's the case. Taking a big breath in, right leg finds the sky, three-legged dog. Walk your hands all the way back to meet your feet. Hips stay square. Nice. Maybe one hand to ankle, maybe both. In your standing splits. And then slowly bring your hands down to the floor. We walk it all the way back out. And from here, we use the right leg for momentum. We swing the right leg up towards the sky to hop the left foot closer to the top, like handstand hops. And then the right foot comes down back at the edge of the mat when we get there. From here, big breath in, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reach. And exhale, reverse. Big breath in, left hand pulls you up. Right hand comes all the way up, over and down to meet the mat. We take a twist. And then heel toe, your left foot out and away from you, so that you have a little bit of space. Either you stay here or move on to feet edges. And slowly we come all the way back center. Left hand comes down to the floor. Root your right heel down and bring your right hand up towards the sky. Actually, before we do this, let's bend the right knee to hop it forward. Top of your mat, keep your feet hip width. Right hand is up, knees are bent. Left elbow, at least, is underneath the left knee. So I think you're going to see this best if I turn my butt towards you. Left elbow behind the knee. You're going to take it up, so hand palm on your bum. Left or right hand is going to come up and find your left. From there, probably the left hand is going to slide down from your butt towards your thigh. So you're basically wrapping and hugging around your left knee. From here, look towards your right foot. Take a little hop to hop that left foot closer in towards the right. Left knee stays bent and squeeze that knee into your chest. From here, inhale, straight your spine as much as you can. And then we slowly come up to stand into our bird of paradise. Nice, that's it. And you don't have to straighten the leg when you're up there. If you can, go for it. We come up one more time. And then as we come up, the goal is, or the transition is, when we're up, you let go of your bind. So you can do this with straight legs or with a bent knee. Let go of the bind. Elbow into knee, knee into elbow. Straighten the left leg out to the side. And then you take it all the way back into airplane. Yes. Let go, open, reach. That's it. Nice. Bringing your heart a little bit lower, your heel a little bit higher. Keep reaching heart forwards. Beautiful. Nice, guys. I can't believe you nailed it so quickly. It took me ages. From here, left toes find the back of your mat. Hands come up towards the sky, crescent lunge. Slowly lower your left knee down towards your mat. Hands come all the way down as well. We shift the weight back and flex, half splits. Straight spine, bent knees. Either you stay here Or you have a couple of different options. One option is to kick this left foot off of the mat and come into your modified Vashisthasana with either your toes or your knee, or just like this. The other one is to slide into your full splits from here. Maybe you want to use blocks. Making sure that when you do your splits, your hips stay square. Keep those left toes tucked under. Keep that right hip wrapping back and that left one wrapping forward. It means that you won't be able to go as low, but that's okay. You'll get there. And then slowly we meet back to where we started in that half splits. Bend back forward into that right knee. Blocks away. Inhale, both hands come up. Tuck your left toes, lift the left knee. Exhale, open. Inhale, reach. Exhale, reverse. Big breath in, right hand pulls you all the way up. Both hands frame the foot. We step back, downward facing dog. Either you stay here or you take another vinyasa. Own speed, own time. And we meet back in downward facing dog when you are ready. Take a big breath in, bring your left leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Slowly step your left foot forward and through in between your hands, we rise. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reach. And exhale, reverse. Big breath in, left hand pulls you all the way up. Or actually, that one was extra. Left foot comes back up towards the sky. We walk ourselves back. Standing splits, either one or two hands come down to your ankle. Keep reaching through that left leg. Nice, hands come back down to the floor. Walk yourself out. Keep your back leg straight, hip closed. We're going to use it as a spring to hop the bottom foot, your right foot in closer. Left foot comes back down to the back of your mat. Taking a twist here. So left hand to the floor, right hand to the sky. Heel toe, your front foot out to the edge of your mat. And then slowly switch hands. Right hand down, left hand up. Bend your back knee, hop it in closer. And then again, we're going to find our bird of paradise. Right hand is going to be on the floor, slightly back behind you, wrapping that elbow underneath the knee. We wrap the hand around the leg, hands find one another, and then we hop that right foot in closer. From there, right knee squeezes into the right chest or into the right armpit, however you would like to see it. And then we come all the way up. Even if you can't catch your feet, you can still do it. Keep pressing. Nice. Once you get there, slowly release. Keep squeezing your knee up high, straightening that leg out to the side and kick it all the way back to airplane. Nice. Amazing, guys. Hands above your hips, body parallel to the floor. That's it. Perfect. Okay, Emily, keep reaching your heart forward. Melissa as well. Keep reaching your heel up and back as if you're arcing up with your entire body. From here, bend into your bottom knee, back toes find the back of your mat, rise up. Hands up and towards the sky. Slowly open, warrior two. Inhale to reach. Exhale, reverse. Big breath in. Slowly come all the way up. Both hands frame your foot. Back knee comes down, shift your weight back and flex half splits. Pulling your tailbone up, your heart forward, knee bent, you know. And from here, feel free to either slide into your full splits or practice your modified side plank. Maybe some blocks underneath your hands to make it easier. Meet it with breath. And make sure that, especially if you're in splits, that you're not forcing yourself down, but you're not where you are completely comfortable either. Kind of similar to yin. You want to be in that nice in-between where you still feel sensation, but it's not too much. And the posture often starts when you want to get out of it. Slowly press all the way up or all the way back to your half splits. We bend back into our front knee. Big breath in, both hands up towards the sky. Lift your left knee or your back knee off of the mat. Crescent lunge. Exhale, both hands down. We step back, downward facing dog. Either again, you stay here or you take another chaturanga, another vinyasa. High plank to low plank. And we meet downward facing dog. From here, take a big breath in, filling up your belly with the big breath out. From here again, big breath in. This time, raise your heels, round and curl your spine. We come all the way forward. Bend your knees once your shoulders are above your wrists. Slightly bend your elbows as well. Tailbone leads you all the way back up. Slowly come all the way back forward again. Two more big breaths. Tailbone leads you all the way up and back. Inhale once you go forward and exhale when you go back. Last one. And we press back. Big breath in, slowly come all the way forward. This time hips come all the way down to the floor. Bend your elbows, we roll all the way onto our belly. Keep your left hand where it is next to your chest. Right arm comes open and out towards the side. Bend your left knee, we will open onto the right side. Right side shoulder stretch. Slowly come all the way back center. Keeping your hands exactly as they are. Tuck your left toes under, bend your right knee. We will open onto the left side into a lower back stretch. The more you wrap your right shoulder down towards the floor, and the more you open your right hip, the deeper the stretch is going to be. Slowly we come back center. Now we switch arms. Right arm in, left arm out. Bend your right knee, we roll open onto the left side. And then slowly come all the way back center again. Arms stay the same. Bend your left knee, right hand next to your chest. Slowly roll all the way over to your right. Breathing in to open up the hip and bring your left knee higher to the sky. And then breathe out to press your left shoulder back into the floor and walk your left fingertips further away from you. Slowly come all the way back center. Both hands come back next to your chest. Tuck your toes under. Hook your pubic bone into the floor, so long lower back. Elbows squeeze into the rib cage. And think about your tailbone lifting first. Don't think about your arms or your shoulders. They will do the push work, but bum is what you want to lift first. Into our reverse push-up, back all the way up into our high plank. Slowly press back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, bring your right leg up towards the sky. Right knee, right wrist for half pigeon. I'm going a bit over time, guys. Sorry if you need to go. It's already been 7. Forearms come all the way down to the floor. And you keep squeezing your right hip back and your left hip forward. Left toes are tucked under. They drag you back. Elbows press on the mat and they pull you forward. Slowly coming all the way back up from here. Bending your left knee in. Left hand reaches up, around, and over to catch the foot, pulling your heel towards your bum. And keep squeezing your right hip back, your left hip forward. Don't fall onto either side of your hips. We keep pressing it in. Maybe you slide that foot into your elbow crease. Maybe your right hand comes up and over to catch your other hand, your mermaid. Or maybe you're just working on the stretch. Slowly releasing. Tucking your left toes under, we press all the way back, downward facing dog. Big breath in, left leg finds the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip, and then we bring it all the way forward. Left knee to left wrist, sliding your right toes back. Forearms come down to the floor, right toes stay tucked under. And your left knee doesn't have to be at 90 degrees. The foot can be closer or further away from the right hip. Completely up to you. Most important thing is that you feel it. And that you're bringing yourself to a depth of the posture that works for you and that is what you need. Slowly again, we come all the way up. Bend your right knee in this time. Right hand reaches up, around, and over to catch the foot. Pull heel in towards your hips. Again, you can either stay here or slide the foot into the elbow crease. Keep pulling right hip forward and your left hip back, which really is the key to balance. And if your left knee is at 90 degrees and you can't find balance, it always helps to bring that foot in closer to the hip if that's where you were at. And then balancing at one point. Maybe finding your mermaid, maybe not. Slowly releasing, tucking your right toes back under. Hands come back to your mat. We step back, downward facing dogs. Big breath in, heels go high. Pressing your hips up towards the sky. Slight bend through your knees. Press up and out of your fingertips. Elongate your spine. And big breath in. And big breath out. From here, breathe in to look in between your hands. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, walk, or jump your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, we halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, sweep the floor. Utkatasana, chair pose, big toes touch, heels have some space. Knees squeeze together, awaiting your heels. Sit your hips down a little bit lower. Inhale to straighten and lengthen your spine, pull your heart up higher. Exhale, sit down. Keep breathing. Keep reaching through your fingertips. Keep looking forward rather than down. Become a little bit lower. Straighten your spine, heart up. Bum a little bit lower. And all the way down to the floor. Navasana. You can either stay here if you're cooked. Otherwise, big breath in, knees to chest. Exhale to dip for 10. And up. 9. And up. 8. And up. 7. And up. 6. And up. Don't rush. 5. And up. Hands to floor if you need them there. 4. And up. 3. And up. Last 2. And up. Last one. We hold for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly relax. Knees to chest. Little rock side to side. Placing the soles of your feet back on your mat. You choose either half bridge, lifting your hips, or full wheel. Bringing your hands next to your face and pressing all the way up. Wherever you are, you breathe in and out through your nose. And then we slowly come down, tucking your tailbone under, rolling your upper, your middle, and finally your lower back down. Again, we hug knees into chest, little rock side to side. Bringing your hands underneath your hips, and we kick our feet up and into the air for first plow, walking your shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Hands support your lower back, and then lifting both feet into the air for shoulder stand. Keeping big toes together, no fiddling with your feet. And then slowly lower your feet all the way back down behind your head for a plow pose. Keeping your neck soft. Maybe interlace your hands behind your back. Lay your fist fall to the ground. And slowly release, bringing your palms down to the floor. Bend your knees down by your ears or down to your chest. And slowly we roll all the way back down, vertebra by vertebra. Once you get there, we meet in happy baby. Hands to the outsides of the feet, elbows on the insides of the knees. Or if you prefer, you can bring peace and fingers to toes. Keep wrapping your shoulder blades back behind the spine, your tailbone back towards your mat. And then every inhale, you lengthen your spine and press your tailbone and your shoulder blades down. And with every exhale, you can gently press your hands into your feet to bring your knees a little bit closer to armpit. If you need something a little bit less intense, you can always bring your heels closer to your thighs. The closer heels to thighs, the less intense. And then, of course, the opposite is also true. The further away heels from thighs, so basically the straighter your legs, the more intense. So if you like, feel free to go into your straddle splits as well. Making sure your tailbone stays heavy wherever you are. And if you feel like you cannot simply get it down to the floor, you cannot get your shoulder blades to root down, maybe you're going a little bit too deep. See if you can dial back. And then from there, move in deeper. Slowly release, bringing both knees to chest. Give yourself a little squeeze or rock side to side. Or if you like, shake out your limbs, your hands, your feet. Circling ankles and wrists. And then when you're ready, feet back to chest, nose to knees. Or sorry, knees back to chest, nose to knees. Give yourself a big squeeze, tensing every single muscle in your body. Squeeze, squeeze, tense, tense, tight, tight. And then exhale to full wide or Shavasana. Taking up as much space as you need. And taking whatever you like or whatever you need to feel comfortable here today. Blankets, jumpers, eye pillows, up to you. Taking a big breath in once you get there. Fill up your belly, your chest, your throat. And then opening up your mouth, big sigh out. Nice, another big breath in, fill up belly, chest, and throat. Big sigh out until there is no air left. Last one. Big breath in. And big sigh out. Again, making sure there is no air left. And then taking gentle sips of air as you need them. In and out through your nose again. keeping your eyes closed, taking a moment to scan through your body, letting go of any leftover tension, knowing that all effort is done. And now it's time for all ease. And also notice the after effect of your practice on your body. Notice how you feel different now compared to an hour ago. And again, notice which parts of you are falling heaviest into your mat. Whichever part that is, allow the rest of your body to follow that suggestion and to soften and to fall heavy. And allow yourself to simply enjoy right here, right now. Everything else can wait a little bit longer. Allowing yourself to stay for however long you like or however long you need today. Yet, when you feel ready, take 2 gentle breaths in to bring you back to your body, making sure to thank your body for carrying you, for allowing you this practice and this life. And before you come up, maybe you take a stretch or roll to one side. And as you are there, also take a conscious moment to thank yourself for showing up and putting in the work. And then from there, in your own way and in your own time, and gently come all the way back up into your favorite seated position. Thank you, girls, very much for sharing your practice with me again tonight.